Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. I'm going to do the same thing. This is a voice recording. If it's short, I'm not going to do a promo on this one either, so we're just going to get into it. So welcome to the channel. My name is V. This one is going to be in reference to spiritual. It's almost like a vortex. I'm going to have the thumbnail here, which will show a picture of what looks like to be a tornado. And the Holy Spirit just told me to explain how this works so that some can get more insight into the way this works on the dark side. So, especially elite, they're highly protected in reference to this and karma spells and so forth. But in reference to even those within the church operating in through witchcraft, but also just those who may have common knowledge of this, what they will do is this. So the enemy knew that, and it's known because it's been written and it's coming to pass, that his demise was going to happen. So he literally padded himself with protection spells and padded himself with vortexes of some type, I'll put it that way. So the way it works is this. Masons, Eastern Stars, those operating in different levels of witchcraft have the ability to do this as well. Those operating in church also do this, who are from the dark side, who are not of Yahweh, will do this too. They will put some type of protection spell on them. And with this protection spell, it's twofold, is what the Holy Spirit is saying. Most of them do it twofold. The spell will block anyone who is from Yahweh from using their spiritual abilities against them. But it will also do this, which is kind of like a karma hybrid spell, I guess you can say. So, and he says to explain karma spells. So karma spells basically are to get rid or absolve the karma or return the karma to the person. So, in other words, when dark workers do evil, they don't want backlash from what they're doing. So they will literally either put protection spells on them so that if you do send it back as what is returned as a reversal spell, that it will not hit them. But they will also, in this case, in some cases, do kind of like a hybrid spell. So this hybrid spell, what it will do in the vortex is, if anything is sent back to them, which is literally their judgment by God, it goes into this karmic vortex. Imagine it like a tornado. It's held there for however long is programmed into this spell. This allows them time to counteract the hit that was actually sent their way. The reason for this is because they want to keep up the appearance of something, and that is the appearance of whatever it is, whether it is that they're operating in the church, or whether it is that it's not hitting them, or anything, or to give them time to divert the energy to a spiritual hostage. All three of these messages kind of pair off one another. They kind of work in sync with one another, so that they can find a suitable replacement to take the hit. I guess that's the best way to say it. That's why some of these assigned assassins and spiritual executioners needed you. They need to be near you. They need to be around you in your energy. That's also why the Holy Spirit is forcing you to come out from among them and literally separate yourself. They also prefer to have the most current energy when doing these things. Okay, so the way the Holy Spirit showed it to me, which I don't have the full revelation on it, someone else may, and may pair with this message, or it will come out later. Especially with Masons and Eastern Stars, when they go into the temple or the lodge to incant levels to themselves, because there's different levels to it. Those levels involve spells, and they involve binding things to them. At some particular level, they're not able to hold the evil that they're incanting onto themselves, so it gets transferred onto families and so forth. But also, they then put this type of protection on them so that they don't have to literally take the hit. I hope that makes sense. They also put this type of protection on them so that the spiritual powers of y'all's kids don't affect them. So these are some key things that the Holy Spirit wants me to mention as a piece of the puzzle, a tidbit, so that those that are leaning into prayer can pray more effectively against it and understand the interworkings of the infrastructure of some of these things that may not be openly talked about or revealed. I can honestly say he's reminding me to say this, that when I see a lot of Masons or Eastern Stars, especially on their deathbed, I can see so many demons around them trying to take over them. A large percentage of their families also will have weird things happen to them, and a lot of that has to do with these type of situations that they've done, and the oaths is what the Holy Spirit saying that they've taken, and the pacts that they've taken, so that they can literally substitute another person in the family to take on this, or they'll choose a person who has has a clean soul to dump some of this stuff on, unbeknownst to that person, so that they can continue to work in darkness. Most of the time it goes through the bloodline first, but it can go to other areas and other people as well, friends and acquaintances and things of that nature as well. Can be also odd people, is what the Holy Spirit is revealing to me. So when they are passing on and transitioning, these entities and pacts that they made are literally coming to claim their life and claim what they have taken an oath or pact for. So they know this and will do anything to get rid of you first before you get rid of them. I hope that makes sense. And they're more tenacious about it because their life literally depends on it. They know who they've sold their soul to and for what. You don't. And they know the price of those things that they sold their soul for. So, Holy Spirit, I get everything. Okay, so he's showing me the pyramid, and for the Masonic pyramid, and each level and each layer, almost like the hierarchies of hell. He's saying to say this. He said, the higher up they go, it's almost like the star in reverse. The higher up they go on this pyramid, the more weight, spiritual weight they carry, but the more demons they've bound to themselves. And the more demons that they've bound to themselves, the more spiritual debt, thank you, Holy Spirit, spiritual indebtedness is what he's telling me to say, they have actually taken on. And because of that, a lot of them don't have the ability to pay the debt. And the only way they can get out of it is to transfer the debt onto someone who has the ability to carry the weight. And they literally will survey you and know these things. Whether you're a family member, whether you're a friend, whether you're an acquaintance, and so forth, they will know these things. And they will transfer their debt, their Holy Spirit saying, they will transfer their spiritual debt onto you. Okay? Which is also kind of a karma spell, but they will also transfer the debt directly onto you to make you carry it instead of them. And unfortunately, he's showing me they'll laugh behind the scenes after they've done this, because you don't know and you're going through things, and they know the reason you're going through things is because they did something, and they know what they got out of the deal with the devil. So I am just supposed to leave this here so that you understand it and that you comprehend it and that you're having a full knowledge and awareness of what is actually going on behind the scenes, the maybe walls, spiritual walls that you're not able to transcend and get through, and you're not understanding why. And these are some of the reasons why. What he's also showing me too is if you look in a lot of their eyes, and it's going to become more manifested now, you will see a large percentage of these demons. You'll also see a lot of the scales on their eyes because of this. And that's so that you can't see into them. But as things are becoming clearer and Holy Spirit is revealing more, you're starting to see these things and wondering what's going on. And he wants you to be aware that this is what's been happening all along. You're just now seeing it because of everything being revealed. So that is it. Did I get everything, Holy Spirit? I think I did. So I hope you guys have a beyond blessed day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.